Hello, it's Eazytarget coming back at you with another video. In this video, I'll be going over the challenge rift for week 15. I haven't seen it just yet, so let's pop in here. Oh, and we got another Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is one of those ones that I don't quite know too well, but I'm going to give a go at this, take a look at the gear, and I'm going to play through it a couple times and see how I want to present it to everybody, and I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you. Alright, I'm back, and I believe I figured out how I want to run it. This build is pretty decently easy, but it's also hard to survive, and you gotta manage your resources. So if you run out of resources, you're basically gonna die. Here, if we look, we got your circle. On here is the fan of knives. That's going to be doing a lot of your damage to your elites. So you want to basically save that for your elite encounter or a big group of trash or whatnot. But I would just save it for the elites just to make sure that you have it up. And then also you got your R2 here, which is your strafe. You're going to be going around, you just be shooting all your arrows, doing some damage, going through all the trash. You don't have to worry about getting stuck on anything. But that uses up a lot of your hatred. So you got to conserve it. You got to be switching back and forth between two of your abilities here. So this one right here, strafe, and then your smoke screen. I've been going back and forth on it. I still have to perfect it a little bit, but my run's probably not going to be the cleanest. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Oh, you want to make sure that your cooldowns are up too, just to help you out. But this is what I'm doing right here. You push your R1, which is your vengeance right here. So you push R1, just make sure that's on cooldown. You'll be going around like this. That'll be getting through all the mobs. That'll be keeping you alive because it's healing you as well. And then also you want to be switching back and forth between this smoke screen as well, so you can just run through all the mobs and whatnot and not take any damage. You don't want to be doing them at the same time because then you'll be using both your resources at the same time. And you need your resources up to be able to get through the level and not die. You want to keep your Raven, which is your wolf in this case. That's what two of your cooldowns is, your R1 and your Raven, or the wolf. Then whenever you run out of resource, you can press X, and that will help you get back some of your hatred. But you're, again, not moving, and that's taking some time up off your clock, and you could potentially die because you're not moving and getting that health regeneration. But again, just use your strafe right here just to move through the level, and then use your smoke screen occasionally, just rotating back and forth, just kind of going through them. And then once you get up to your elite, then you pop your fan of knives, and you should be good to go. That's how it kills the elite. If you may have to circle around the elite right there with your strafe just to kill them off a little bit. But I found that as long as you have your cooldowns popped, you come up to them and you just pop that, and it does a lot of damage to them and should kill them pretty good. But now here I go into my run. Wow, let me start this off by saying this is pretty dang difficult to get through without dying and also getting the time that you want. If I wouldn't die, I could get a pretty decent time, but I'd keep running out of resources and whatnot. But I got the time done finally. It took me about 5 to 6 runs, but I finally got it. I don't normally play Hunter, but alright. Starting in this room here, we'll be popping in on floor 1. You just be popping in down here. You just come straight down to your elite right here. Make sure you're doing your strafe attacks or you're doing your smoke clouds just to get through all the enemies. You want to save your knives for this first elite right here. You do want to pop your knives on some trash on the way from elite to get the progression to go. And you want to be alternating between the abilities, just like I was saying before. Because you don't want to run out of your resource. If you are starting to run out of your resource, you can do your X attack, your main attack, to get back some of your resources. But you really want to try to focus on not running them down all the way and trying to rebuild them up as you're moving along. But don't be afraid to pop your knives to kill a big group of trash on the way from mob to mob. So this one first right here, pop your cooldowns right before you kill them. and then pop your knives right on top of them. You have to be pretty close to them. Be as close as you can to the main guy, and then pop that, and he should just bounce out, and you should kill him pretty quickly. Whenever it's a group, though, I had a separate one. You want to try to get them as close as possible, but if you miss them, you just gotta wait. Try to knock them down with your other abilities, and then the knives will pop back up and you can use it. But if you get them all, that's awesome on your first try. After that, I would come through here and pop the knives like midway through, come around and then kill this elite right over here in the corner. Again, it's a group one, but the group ones are going to be a pain in the butt regardless. If you go through it and you think that you want to just skip them, just skip them. Like the yellow guys may actually be even easier to do. So I have a couple more times I want to try to get on the top 5 or something, but kill this elite right here. I would pop a knives right around here or so. Don't be afraid to do that again. It pops up pretty quickly, has pretty decent amount of cooldown reduction. Come over here to this elite, pop them right there. Gather up some trash, try to get all the trash to pull it up in here, so whenever you pop that knives, it's killing as much trash as possible. But come in this room, knock that guy out as fast as you can with your knives. Again, every time you're going to these guys, make sure your cooldowns are popped as well, because that's going to give you some decent damage whenever you're doing that. So get this guy, get those, pop through the rooms over here to this next guy over here. I would pop the elite here before you do the pylon here. If you need a little extra help, you can always pop that, obviously. This pylon right here, conduit. But I would kill the elite first. It's pretty easy, especially if you have your cooldowns, to kill the elite. So kill the elite, pop the pylon with the conduit, and just run straight through here doing your spin and knives and switching back and forth between the smoke screen. But get out of here as fast as you can and get on to the next level. I would say that you won't need more than just 2 levels here. 2 levels should be more than enough. But I have the floor 3 if you need it. Whenever you first come in here, just spin around here, pop your knives on this elite, go to the next one, pop it, come around the corner, and you're just going from elite to elite right here. There's lots of trash too, so again, pop that knives if you need to. Just thread on through here. After this elite right here, there's a lot of gap right here, so you could either try to kill up a lot of this trash on the way over, or just try to race to this next elite. And the elite, or the Rift Guardian, should be popping anywhere around this time here, so like right around here to over here whenever you get this pylon. This pylon may be nice just so you can have your cooldowns, but it is a little bit extra time just to get on over there. I would actually probably skip this elite and just move your way over here so you can hit that pylon for the Rift Guardian. I went down towards this yellow elite here, and then the Rift Guardian popped way over here. Way ridiculous. And then I started running back, and he finally ported back over to me. Wasted a lot of my time. He could have gotten down way faster than he did. I did a lot of unnecessary deaths as well. But just like with the Rift Guardian, you just want to have all your cooldowns, just like you're doing for all the other elites. So if you got that cooldown pylon right there, it'll be just easy sauce. You just pop them, boom, with the knives. I've killed him with 1 knife explosion with my cooldown pops right beforehand. So he's actually pretty simple. If you don't get him on the first one, you just got to swirl around him, shoot him with your eggs, and then pop him again with those knives whenever it pops back up. This is not an easy one. It seems easy at first, but it's really not an easy, straightforward one. You can go through, you're just going to die because it's a glass cannon basically. So watch out for the build. Good luck on the runs that you guys are doing. If you guys like the video and the maps that I'm giving you guys, please give me a thumbs up. If you want the maps to download with all the elite placements without all these ugly little red lines everywhere, they're down in the description below. If you have any comments or concerns or suggestions to improve these videos, please leave them down in the comments. After these maps right here, I'm going to be doing my run, with which got me on the leaderboards, but right around 20-ish or so. But if you don't want to watch that, thank you very much for watching. This is Eazy, and I'm out.
Learn which enemies to avoid. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
You won't survive that!
I need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.